Hello, YouTube. This is your girl, Karmika Boom, broadcasting live from out here in these streets. I want to talk about why is she not still in Chicago? I got a coworker on this little part-time job that I'm working, and all she talks about is Chicago this, Chicago that. It's a black bitch, in case you're wondering. I'm so sick of her. I'm so sick of her, and I'm so sick of Chicago. And if Chicago is so great, why is she not still there? And it's another dude that I used to work with. He used to do the same thing. Chicago, 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 east side bound, east side down, east side this, east side that. Yeah, I'm from Chicago, man. And I haven't seen him in a minute. I wonder if he went back to Chicago. I hope he has. Since Chicago is so great, why don't they stay there? Why do they leave sometimes? If it's so great, honey, please, they not fooling me. Chicago ain't shit. I ain't never been there, but I just feel inclined to say that Chicago ain't shit. Ever since I was a little girl, I always heard awful things, awful things about Chicago. Now, Chicago may be great, but I'll never know because I ain't gonna never go there. Ever since I was a little girl, I only heard awful things about Chicago. It might be some great people there. It might be some great things there. It might be some wonderful opportunities there. But I will never know because I don't intend to go ever. Chicago gonna have to come to me. I ain't going to Chicago because all I hear about Chicago is killing. Nothing but evil. Ever since I was a little girl. That's all I ever heard about Chicago is all this awful killing. And I don't want to go to Chicago for that. I can stay right here for that. I'd be so mad if I went to Chicago and something awful happened to me like that. I would be mad as fuck. I'm not going to get on a bus or a plane or a car, no type of locomotive just to get in an awful situation over in Chicago. I'm not going to do that to myself. No. But this raggedy bitch keeps on talking about Chicago this, Chicago that, and I just want to get in her face and ask her, why don't you go back? And since Chicago is so wonderful, let you tell it, why are you here? And what got you here? You know what I think? Now, I might be wrong, but I think I'm right. A lot of these people who come from Chicago and brag about Chicago this, Chicago that, Chicago, I think they're getting run out of Chicago. They're doing some terrible things, but they ain't telling that part. It's something driving them away from Chicago. If Chicago is so terrific, why are they not still there? I think that, oh, excuse me, I got a terrible cold. Bear with me, honey. Somebody don't want me to talk about Chicago, but I'm going to talk about Chicago, coughing or not. Something is going on with these people from Chicago. The reason why they're not still there. I think they're doing some terrible things. People in Chicago, and somebody in Chicago might be threatening to bust their head or worse, and therefore they got to run away from Chicago. It's something that they doing in Chicago that's driving them away from Chicago into other cities, but they're not going to tell that part. All they want you to know is how fabulous Chicago is. Why don't they tell the whole? Tell me why you're not still in Chicago if Chicago is so fabulous and great. But let's talk about this raggedy Chicago bitch. I'm so sick of her. I'm so sick of her. I'm so sick of her titties. I'm so sick of her stomach. I'm so sick of her nasty looking booty. And I'm so sick of her kids. I'm so sick of her. I don't like nothing about her. I can't stand her. And she got this dull, strange looking, dusty face for a black girl. I don't know where she came from originally. I don't know where she came from. But I'm so sick of this girl. And the other day, she brought her kids to the job. And you know how some of these bitches, These new kind of single mothers. I'm so sick of these single mother bitches. They are not like the other mothers from the other era. I wish somebody would train these hoes before they got their legs open and fuck raw with these motherfucking losers who leave them as soon as they wash their dick off in the sink. Ugh! And all they want is a baby so the government can be their surrogate dad. I'm so sick of their ass. And they love to say that they got these kids and brag on their kids, and they don't want to brag about the fact that they are unfit bitches who have absolutely no business being somebody's mother. They don't have no parenting skills, no type of motherhood at all whatsoever, such as this bum bitch who's raising a menace to society. And she loves to put him out, put him all in everybody's face because he's a half breed. Some white dude, some old rejected white dude or some rejected Mexican that didn't have no other options done fucked this stupid bitch and done left a badass kid, two of them. I think both of the kids got two different how that goes. And she's so proud of the little half breed boy. He looks like he's about 2 years old. But even though it's just one of him, you would think it's about 10,000 of them because that's how bad his motherfucking half breed ass is. I could kick his ass. But I'm not going to do it because that's illegal and abusive to a child. And he, the other day, she brought him to the fucking job. And she's the type of unfit bitch who just lets a kid run wild all over the place. She don't never watch him. He's practically raising himself. He just does what he wants to do. He goes where he wants to go. And she just be calling his name whenever she get ready. And he could be at the door. He could be done got hit by a car. She don't know because her mind is in la la land. She's in another world. She just lets him do his thing. And then when she finds the time to call his name, that's all she does is call his name. Say my name, say my name. And he just keep on doing whatever the fuck he wants to do, like he did the other at my umbrella. I just bought the fucking umbrella. I don't want it broken. Then if he break it, I doubt that she gonna pay for it because she's a bum bitch. And I value my stuff even if nobody else does. It's my stuff. And you gotta ask for permission to touch my shit, okay? And I didn't even know he had the thing until she said something about it. She was saying to him, "Oh, what you doing with that umbrella? What you gonna do?" Like it's so cute that he gets the umbrella. What if he stabbed the throat, ma'am? What if he spears himself with the umbrella? You know those little sticky parts that hold the umbrella together, those little hard bars. What if he punches himself in the eye? You stupid bitch. As a mother, you're supposed to be watching him and telling him and warning him for danger, And then what about the fact that it doesn't belong to him and he shouldn't be touching stranger shit, okay? I could have doo-doo residue on my umbrella, ma'am. It could be full of Ebola. Get your child. Stop letting your child touch stranger shit. My mother, she would never, ever, ever let me touch strangers' property. Children should stay in a child's place. And these new age mamas, they are just horrible, horrible, horrible. And okay, so I asked her politely, "Ma'am, would you please not let him play with my umbrella?" That's not really how I wanted to say it. I really wanted to say it like this. "Bitch, will you get your motherfucking child and let your child put my shit down and stop fucking with my shit, you stupid bitch?" That's what I really want to say. But see, I couldn't say that because that's not proper for a professional setting, right? And if I had said that, I would have had to have a conversation with my supervisor, my manager, and I would have got probably fired. So I didn't say it like that. But that's how I really felt it in my heart and in my soul and in my mind. And I wanted to say it out of my mouth. But I had to restrain myself and practice Political correctness. Ugh. I can't stand that shit. Political correctness. I can't stand it. But anyway, that's what society has forced us to conform to, being politically correct. Ugh. But anyway, some people need to hear it how it needs to be said. But I couldn't say it. I could have, but I didn't say it how I wanted to really say it. So I had to restrain myself like she should have done and made her kid do. But he's a bad motherfucking half-breed kid. And I can't stand him because he's so fucking bad. I hate to see him coming or going. And her too. And yesterday, no, not yesterday, day before yesterday, the next day, don't you know she had the nerve? I think she's trying to get the attention of the manager, and he don't want her ass. And she needs some help with them badass kids since the father, the biological father, done fucked her and walked the fuck away. He don't walk the fuck off after he fucked her and left her with them kids, them badass kids. And then she got a little newborn girl. It looked like it. No, I don't think it's half breed. I think it's just a black nigga, baby. And where are the daddies at? Where are the daddies of these children? It's just a shame. And a lot of these females, they don't even care that they have a quality dad for these babies. That all they want is a baby. So a sperm donor will do. Because the end game is to get a EBT card and a Section 8. Oh, excuse me. Oh, Satan don't want me to talk about these people, but I'm going to talk about these motherfuckers. Oh, hold the coughing back, Lord. Hold it back. Because I need to tell the truth and shame the devil, okay? Coughing or not. So, all they want is an EBT card and a Section 8 voucher. So, as they don't care as long as they get a baby in their ass. That's all they care about, is getting a baby in their ass, in their uterus. That's all they care about. And they could care less about trying to make the kids mine, and if they are quality parents who are qualified to be somebody's mother, they don't care. And then they don't care about disturbing and disrupting other people around. And then what about this part? Everybody don't want to fool with your kid. I'm that type of person. Just because you got a kid don't mean I want to play with the kid. Oh, how you doing? What's his name? How old? I don't give a fuck. I'm not that type of person. I don't mean to be mean or hateful or whatever, but everybody don't want to fuck with you like that, But I blame some of these people that do that kind of stuff, especially when these hoes be pregnant. Oh, when the baby due? How many more months you got? And that's only reinforcing their awful behavior. That's only encouraging them to keep on making the same awful choices with their uterus. Okay? They don't need reinforcement. They need correction. Okay? Tell them stupid bitches, look, where is your husband at? Where is your quality husband at? Where's your job? Where's your home? Are you qualified to be a mama? Those are the things you need to be saying and asking to these damn pregnant ass hoes in these days and times, okay? And then when you see them out here in these streets with all these motherfucking babies, just like yesterday, I seen this one young girl, black girl, on the bus with about 6 kids. I counted them. It was almost enough for a complete classroom. When are you gonna stop having all these motherfucking babies, bitch? I know God said be fruitful and multiply, but he didn't mean for you to do it all by yourself. My God, my God. And I mean, they just be fucking, don't know when to stop. And then what about these bald-headed bitches that be saying, I'm allergic to birth control? You should be allergic to dick, okay? Why are you not allergic to dicks, but you're allergic to birth control? No matter the fact that we got so many different endless forms of birth control. The number one form of birth control that you should be checking out and selecting is celibacy, abstinence. Just not even fucking. What about that part? What about that form of birth control? Control your pussy. Control your pussy. And so many of these females talk about how they love sucking dick. Why don't you just swallow them babies? Just swallow the babies. That's another form of birth control. You know how y'all used to do in junior high and high school when you didn't want your mama to know that you was fucking and your daddy? Why don't you go back, revert back to those times? Okay? And I'm so sick of these hoes and all these motherfucking kids. They be in my fucking way, okay? And then this girl, oh, I'm so sick of her. She want everybody job. She want everybody to see the fact that she done had a half-breed baby. She, a lot of these black females, they want to look. I think they consider that a badge of honor to have a half-breed kid. Even though the white dude ain't gonna stay with your black ass. These black bed wenches, they love, that's the ultimate prize for them to have a half-breed baby. Ooh, they love for you to see the fact that they've been with a white man. I don't care. He's a reject. He's a reject just like you. More than likely, they can't never get no quality white man. It's always another reject from the white community. And he be hiding. He don't never claim her stupid black ass. Just like this dude, whoever fucked and left this half-breed badass kid, he ain't nowhere around. He ain't nowhere around. And this morning, she got dropped off by her sister. How do I know it was her sister? How you know it was her sister, Carmen Cabone? Because the girl looked just like her. It looked like her twin. And they got the strangest looking dusty ass faces. Ooh. And that's another thing I noticed about these folks from Chicago. All of them got that strange, dusty ass face. I think all of them might have the same father, just like a lot of these motherfuckers here in this city. And a lot of these motherfuckers look just alike too. A lot of these motherfuckers in this city got all big ass head. These black motherfuckers, they got a big ass head. I think most of them might have the same father. They just don't know it. And you know how a lot of these dudes be fucking on one side of town, going on the other side, fucking over there, going on the other side, fucking over there, just dropping babies everywhere they go. I think a lot of them got the same motherfucking father, but they don't even know it. And they probably do not care. And then, they get with their sister and brother. They don't even know their sister and brother. And then they go fucking and reproducing another big head motherfucking baby. And the tradition just goes on and on and on, and there you have it. So this girl, let me tell you about this girl. This girl, the next day, excuse me, after, I'll be so glad when this coughing leaves me, because I need to talk about these motherfuckers without any interruption. Ooh, all this motherfucking coughing. Oh my God. Ooh, Jesus Christ. But the next day, after this girl brought them badass kids to the job, she came to the job dressed like a straight up tramp. I don't know what inspired her to come to the job with her titties all out. Now, mind you, I'm pretty sure that is a dress code violation. But some of these hoes get a pass. You know how that goes. They are exempt from the rules and regulations out here in the world, and this new society that we live in, this reprobate society. Right is wrong, right. They can do what the fuck they want to do, but don't you do it, because you will get chastised and reprimanded. But some of these hoes, they can just do like they want to do. They can break the rules as they please. So she came to the job with her big nasty titties all out and these tattoos on her titties. I can't stand to see a tramp stamp on their titties, neck, ass, and all that kind of stuff. It looks so gross. But gross is the disorder of the day for these hoes. And as cold as it is, she had her stomach out. And part of her ass was showing. And the motherfucking leggings that she was wearing. And that nasty looking booty. Who needs to see that? Who needs to see it? Thank God that Stevie Wonder is blind and he can't see that shit. He can't see a lot of this gross shit out here. So that's a benefit for him to be blind. A lot of these people that's blind, they ought to thank God that they can't see all this nasty ass shit out here in these streets. I'm sick of looking at it myself. But anyway, this is a disorder of the day. These nasty motherfuckers You know, they just do what they want to do nowadays because ain't nobody train they stupid ass to look decent. You know, so they just walk around looking nasty, stinking, and not taking a motherfucking bath. So we got to deal with them. And I think she was trying to get the manager's attention. I think she trying to get saved by the manager, and he don't want her ass. And he's a white man. Look at her, addicted to white dick, addicted to pink dicks, pink penises. She addicted to them all of a sudden because them black ones she wants some money. She wants a come up, and now she done start fucking these pink penises, and she can't get enough. So she got an eye, I suspect. She got an eye on our manager, and he don't want her ass. And he was looking at her from across the room like, ugh. You know, some of them men, they got standards. Just because you got a pussy don't mean you can pull any penis that you want. Some of these motherfucking penises out here in these streets, they got standards. And thank God that they do. If I had a penis, I know I'd have some standards. I wouldn't fuck any one of you hoes. I just wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. And she looks like she stinks. She looks like she stinks, and she looks like a pussy just drags the ground like a dog. Ooh, just look like she just ought to stink. And I'm so sick of her Chicago ass. I wish she'd go back. I wish she would go back. Why won't she go back to Chicago? I'm so sick of her ass. And she talk about Chicago this, Chicago that. That's all that's in her mouth. Chicago, Chicago, Chicago. And I want to ask her so bad, but I can't stand the ass. I don't want to. So I can't ask her, why are you not still in Chicago? But if I was talking to her, that's what I would ask her. But I can't stand that motherfucker. So I try not to even look at her. But every now and again, when I have to look at her, I don't have no other choice. Cause she won't sit her motherfucking ass down. I don't know if she got irritable leg syndrome or what, but she won't sit her stinking ass down. I think if you stink, you ought to stay sitting down. But they love to just walk, 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 and spread the funk around. I wish they sit they stinking ass down and stay down, lay down. You know, ooh, these stinking motherfuckers always walking, and then when they got a stinking mouth, they always talking. Why do they always want to walk and talk? If you stink, you ought to be still and close your motherfucking mouth if your mouth's stinking. Whew. But anyway, that's what I say. But Lord have mercy. I am sick of this girl with her gross looking Chicago ass. I wish you would take that gross ass back to Chicago. And let me tell you about this other coworker. I think she think I want her man. I don't want her man. And I can't believe that she done got a man. You know, some of these people, even though they say it's somebody for everybody, I just don't find her appealing in that way, you know. And if I was a man, I would not look at her. I would not look at her like that. But you know, some guys are desperate and vice versa. So I don't know when, I don't know where they hooked up, but they done hooked up. And the dude on the job, he been toting her bags. You know, when she get ready to leave, he told her bags. And then when she be coming in, he be toting her bags. And I said, well, so I put two and two together. And I said, they done hooked up, huh? Really? I don't know how that happened. And both of them look so odd. You know, some of these people look so odd. And you wonder, how did they get together? Child, I don't know how these two got together. But they done got together. And I try to imagine them kissing or hugging or fucking. And my mind just can't go there. I just can't imagine it. And it's just strange, strange, strange. And for some reason, I think she think I'm trying to hit on her man or flirt with him. I don't want him. I don't want him. And I wonder, how did he ever want her? But anyway, it is what it is, and I just let her think that I want her man. I'm not gonna try to change her mind. The mind is a interesting thing, isn't it? But a mind is also a terrible thing to waste. But some of these people just be wasting their mind. But let me tell you about the other girl, Teresa. I was telling y'all about the Teresa, and the one, she just, it's two different ones. It's a white one, it's a black one. And the white one, she's so two-faced. Oh, she's so two-faced. Now, she had got into an altercation with the black one. I don't even know how they became friends and what they have in common. So I found out yesterday, now, day before yesterday. Now, the white Teresa is a complete whore, but she's a whore that's in denial. Some of these whores be in denial about their whoredom. I think you ought to embrace the fact that you're a whore if you're a whore, but you don't have to be a whore anymore if you are a whore, no matter how long you've been whoring. But this white Teresa, she's a whore, and she's in denial about it. And I found out that she is messing around with the same dude, or she was messing around with the same dude that the black Teresa was messing around with. And therefore, that they came into a situation where they clashed. But before they clashed, they was talking about me like a dog, because I can't stand the black Teresa, and the black Teresa can't stand me. And okay, so the dude that Teresa was messing around with, to make a long story short, he dumped her. He beat her in the mouth and dumped her, she said. And he kept some of her belongings in the car with him, her ID and some other stuff. And she came back to the job crying and bitching and moaning and complaining about that, and said she's going to press charges against him. And I've noticed that about her. I haven't known her very long, but for the brief period of time that I've been knowing her, excuse me, it seems like she has developed a track record for pressing charges against men. And I don't know. It's a lot of females that do this. When they guys, they like to press charges against them and play like, they're a victim of domestic violence and all this stuff. And it seems like she loves to be a victim of domestic violence. And I don't know how long she's been doing this, but I think she gets with these guys and she wants them to love her. A lot of these females are needy and they want to be loved so bad. Meanwhile, the guys that they hook up with, they're not being very selective, and they're not taking the time to check them out and get to know them good. They don't even know their whole name. They know nothing about them. And then the guys just want to get their dick sucked. That's it. That's all. And I think that's what happened with her, with this dude. And okay, so she fell out with the other Teresa because they both messing around with the same dude, even though the black Teresa says she's moved on and she got another dude. But altercation, and both of them have come to the job talking about both of them have AIDS from the dude. And I'm guessing that's why he hit both of them in the mouth, because they keep on telling his business about him having AIDS. So both of them are in denial about them having AIDS. I don't know if they got AIDS, but if you fucking a dude raw that who you suspect has AIDS, or you have proof that he have AIDS, you might also have AIDS. So, why not just get together and be sister wives and have an AIDS relationship? Especially in this climate where they try to celebrate HIV and say that it's so courageous to come out and say that you have HIV, which is the craziest thing I ever heard of. But these lost motherfuckers, they don't care about getting HIV and AIDS because they're half dead anyway. and they just living one day to the next with no plan of having any productive life, long term. So anyway, I heard when Teresa, the white Teresa, came back after she got beat up, she was looking kind of crazy, and I was asking her, how are you doing? Is everything okay? And she got mad at me, and it was like taking her frustration out on me. And she was like, I'm so sick of people asking me, am I okay? And asking me what's wrong with me and blah blah blah. And I'm like, whoa. I didn't even anticipate all of this. And I was like, okay. And I walked away. So a few hours later, I heard her saying to this other girl who don't like me, and I sure don't care because I don't like her either. We got a mutual dislike. And she was telling her, but she was looking at me while she was saying it. She said, I'm sick of people asking me, am I okay? And asking me what's wrong with me. Especially if I don't like them anyway. I don't like them anyway. And she was looking right at me. I already knew she didn't like me, but she liked to use me. So after she said all of this, I said to myself, okay, I'm through fucking with her. I'm through fucking with her. She the one need me. I don't need her. She be begging from me. I don't be begging from her. I knew she was gonna come back and excuse me. And guess what? Today she came back begging again. And then she gonna have the nerve part. I appreciate that part apologizing to me, for saying, how she talked to me, even though she didn't apologize for being two-faced. I don't think she knew I heard her say that about me to the other girl, but I could care less. I accepted her apology. Didn't, because I really don't care nothing about her. It would be different if I really cared and it's something about her, but I don't really care. She likes to tote a lot of gossip around, so I benefit from that. Because I like knowing a lot of dirt around the place. Excuse me. Oh, I'm so sick of this coughing. Oh, oh my God. Oh. Do y'all think I'm gonna cough my whole head off? Do you think it's possible? Oh my God, I'm so hoarse. My voice is so hoarse. I'm coughing, coughing, coughing. I'm so sick of this coughing. But anyway, but I don't really care about the girl. She likes to gossip, so I benefit from a lot of that because I like to hear a lot of dirt. So I let her go ahead and apologize, and I gave her the little money that she was asking for. She said she's gonna pay me back. She may or may not, but it is what it is. But I knew she was gonna come back. I knew she was gonna come back begging because that's her nature and that's what she does. And she'll probably be talking about me again by the end of today. She's probably talking about me right now. Who knows? I don't care. But anyway, guess who else was talking about me behind my back? The begging dude. The big booty begging motherfucker. Yeah. Yes, I can believe. And if I have my way, I'm going to find a way to record him. I'm going to do a live stream. I was looking for his big booty ass yesterday. I was looking for his big booty ass today. I don't know where he is, probably somewhere begging. And if I see him sometime soon, I'm going live on that big booty begging bitch. And I'm going to show y'all that motherfucker. I'm going to show him to you. Since he said that I'm mentally ill. Yeah, he said I was mentally ill. And then the girl that he beat down to the ground, he said that she was mentally ill too. I guess we are because we don't want to have nothing to do with him. I'll take mentally ill if that's what mentally ill is, you know. And he was sitting behind me 2 days ago talking about me to two people who I don't like and they don't like me. And he, you know how some people try to talk loud so you'll hear them and they too much of a coward to say it to your face, so they have to say it behind your back. Yeah, this coward big booty bitch, he was sitting behind me in the bus terminal talking about me like a dog while sitting, coincidentally, while sitting on the same wallet that I bought for his begging ass. And I bought it for him because I was being nice. Because his raggedy ass kept begging for a wallet and asking me if I knew where to find him one at. And they keep lying, saying that he going to look for a job. The bitch is lying. He's looking for a job. How can you look for a job by sitting around begging at the bus terminal? Ooh, why is it some people don't know how to say terminal, raggedy mouth, motherfuckers? I be hearing a lot of people at the bus terminal saying tournament. What the fuck is a tournament? What the fuck is a bus terminant? What is a terminant? Why can't they say no? Why can't they say it? I want to know, why can't they say it? What the fuck is wrong with their mouth? But anyway, this raggedy big booty begging bitch was behind my back talking about me like a dog, and he repeated what I said to him the last time that I spoke. He was telling them raggedy bum bitches behind with him. He was telling them that I said she ain't my kind. This is what he said. He said she ain't my kind, no way. She ain't my type. That's what he said. I ain't his type. I'm so glad I'm not, because he certainly ain't mine. He said she ain't my type, no way. And she talking about she needs some me time. She needs some me time. That's how I know she was mentally ill. It's a lot of mentally ill people around here. I don't care about her having some me time. I gave her me time. I knew something was wrong with her when she said that, and she typed no way. I sure did say I needed some me time. That was the proper way of saying, bitch, I don't want to be around your bum ass. I'm sick of your bum begging ass. I'm blah, blah, blah. And to prevent me from cussing you out, I said I need some me time. Because he wasn't talking about shit. Okay, so that's why I said I need some me time. I didn't want to talk to him. He was not talking about shit. We are on two different levels. We from two different worlds. I got sick of looking at his brown teeth and some of them missing, looking like a raggedy ass picket fence in the ghetto. Okay. I got sick of smelling his big ass. Well, I didn't smell him, but he looks like he stinks. So same difference, right? And where is his dick? I'm trying to imagine, where is his dick? Most of these guys, you usually run up on a dick print. I never seen his dick print. He's a fat motherfucker. So some of them fat ass juicy legs is concealing that nasty ass dick. And I see why that girl don't want his ass. But he says she's mentally ill. But he want that mentally ill pussy. He keeps on trying to get me to tote messages to her. He keeps on trying to get other females at the bus station to tote messages to her. But he say he don't want her. But then he turn around, he want us to give her messages. She don't want him. But he say she's mentally ill. Make it make sense. Okay, excuse me. Make it make sense. It don't even make no sense. She don't want him. She don't want him. And then he love to brag about, and I can't stand a dude that give a girl money and then he throws it back in her face, reminding the girl and everybody who will listen, I gave her this amount of money. I gave her that amount of money. I gave her this money. If you're going to give it from your heart. And if you're giving it from your heart, you don't remind the person over and over and over again. You don't throw it back in their face. And he did it for a reason, because he was trying to control her. And the fact that he can no longer control her, now he wants to talk about the money that he gave her. Okay, all of it's gonna cost, even if you're married. You're gonna have to come out of your motherfucking pockets. Bottom line. Okay, you can't get around it. If you dealing with a woman on any level, in any capacity, you're gonna have to pay. So get over it. And um and when you're a fat bitch, and when you're a loser bitch, and when you're a failure, when you're worthless, when you're fat and you stink and you're nothing in life, you're gonna have to pay. And you ought to be glad you gotta pay, especially when you're dealing with a woman that's pretty or halfway pretty. You damn sure gonna have to pay if you're a loser. You're gonna have to pay. And he said that they didn't have sex, but I got a feeling that they did. If they went to the hotel, even if she was sick, I got a feeling that she probably did have to suck his dick or fuck him, and he's not realizing that was the deal breaker. When they went to the hotel, she didn't want to have anything else to do with him. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure this out. His dick is lame. His dick is trash. And it just ruined her. And she didn't want to have anything else to do with him. And I'm pretty sure if I asked her, she would tell me that his penis is trash. And probably his mouth too. So since he says that she's mentally ill, since he says that I'm mentally ill, it's only fair that I prove him correct and do some mentally ill shit by getting in contact with her the next time that I see her. And I've seen her several times, and I almost talked to her about him, but I passed up the opportunity to do it. But the very next time that I see her, I'm going to try my best to convince her to go and do a live stream video with me. And I'm going to make sure that he gets the name of the video, the link. And I'm going to ruin his motherfucking day because I'm going to get her to talk about him like a motherfucking dog. And talk about how his dick is trash. And talk about how she really feels about him. And tell him that he has absolutely no chance in hell of ever getting back together with her ever again. And that's just gonna mess up his mind right there. I'm gonna fuck his mind. A lot of these people, in order to get them back, you gotta mind fuck them, and that's the best form of getting their ass together. Just mind fuck them to death, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do to him. He really messed up the other day by talking about me behind my back where I could hear him. He's such a coward that he couldn't say what he has to say to me to my face. He gonna sit my back in earshot and talk about me after I have helped his begging ass, after I have fed his hungry, begging bum ass, and all of that Popeye's chicken residue that I done put in his stomach. Then he got the nerve to bite the hand that feeds his fat, funky ass. And all of those bus passes that I done gave big and broke ass. He gonna have the nerve to talk about me behind my back and to my face. Practically to my face. I couldn't believe it. But that's the price that I've had to pay for being nice to a awful nigga. You can't be nice to these awful ass niggas because they damn sure ain't gonna be nice to you. And then when they do be nice to you, it's just a front because they want to get something. They always nice when they want to get something. And see, I was being nice. And so that's just my community service, So I don't feel bad about that part. But I threw pearls to swine. That's the part that I feel bad about. I never should have wasted my time because I saw that he was a deadbeat. I saw that he was a loser. I saw that he was bad news from the motherfucking gate. And the only reason why I talked to him is to get his side of the story when he beat the girl down to the ground. The next day, I saw him on the bus and I talked to him, and he didn't leave it there. He wanted to talk more because he wanted to beg. And I never should have talked to him more because that gave him the opportunity to beg. And I felt compassion for this awful loser bitch, overgrown loser. And, it's just really terrible. But anyway, um, oh my God, let me tell y'all about another terrible bitch. Yesterday, I went to Walmart. And I don't know what it is about this one female. I have been so nice to her. I think she got bipolar. Some days she's nice. Some days she don't want to talk. Like yesterday, she had the most nastiest attitude. And I'm so sick of these nasty attitudes on these black bitches. It ain't my fault your nigga don't want you no more. He never did. He never did. You the one convinced yourself that he wanted your stupid ass. Okay? So I don't know if he didn't come home that night, or if he left her for a man, or if she caught him in bed with a whore, or what. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with this bitch. Maybe he gave her STD in the mouth. I don't know. But anyway, she took it out on me. And man, I almost said, fuck it. I'll go to another checkout lane. Fuck it. Give me my shit and I'll go somewhere else. But I went ahead and stayed in her on that checkout, and she continued to treat me like shit. And I just don't understand these attitudes on these black bitches. And not all of them, but a whole lot of them, they are awful. They have such awful attitudes, and I just don't understand it. And it only makes it worse by continuously acting that way. Your circumstances could possibly get better if your attitude improves. Your attitude determines your longitude. But anyway, yesterday I went to the clinic, and I'm so sick of these racist motherfuckers. And these racist motherfuckers was sitting out there in the lobby, look, you know how they get them hard, cold looks. And I try not to look at them because I'm so sick of them. What are serpents? I'm so sick of them pink ass, pale skinned serpents. I'm so sick of their ass. And they try to look at you like you don't belong. And as many of their counterparts that kill us, we just, more of us keep on surviving and sitting around their ass. And they can't stand to sit around their ass. Some of them really want to go back to the time when we couldn't use the same bathroom and couldn't sit in the same places with them, like back in the day when their ancestors was running shit. But guess what? Their ancestors ain't running shit no more, and most of them are not either. But they really want to go back to those times, and therefore that's why they give us such awful, ugly looks when we come in the same restaurants with them and sit in the same clinics with them, and this, that, and the other. Why don't they understand we're not going? And why don't they look at them awful niggas the same way that they look at us civilized blacks? We're not the same. Will somebody please tell them we're not the same and treat us accordingly? But anyway, until they get the memo, we'll just have to deal with their awful ass and cuss them out, or just keep on canceling them and ignoring them as we go. So I had a nice breakfast the other day. One of my friends I used to work with, he's a bus driver now. And I rode his bus and he treated me. I convinced him to treat me to breakfast. But I wasn't full, but I didn't feel compelled to run his tab up because he was so nice as it was to treat me to a breakfast and charge it to his debit card. And I could have asked for extra bacon and extra this and extra that and get a hamburger on the side to go with some french fries and a Coke. But I didn't want to, take advantage of this nice friend of mine. I think he wants more, but I don't want more because he, and you know how some people, they're lonely, just try to make it work. I could easily do that. I'm not he is. It's a lot of lonely people. I think lonely people ought to hook up with other lonely people, but still, it's not gonna work if you're not compatible and you don't have chemistry, and it's not your time to be together. It still ain't gonna work. So you're gonna be right back at square one if you just settle. So why don't you just wait on the Lord? Wait on the Lord to find somebody and be getting yourself ready for that person and when you are found. That's what I say, and that's what I'm doing. And um, he trying to treat me to breakfast and treat me to and talk about the Lord and Bible verses and blah blah in order to get me interested in, hooking up. And I have entertained the thought briefly of being with him, but I always snap out of it because I don't want him. I don't want him. Even though he seems to be into the Lord, this, and he's very talented, he can sing. He said he can cook, but I ain't never ate his cooking. Some people say they cook, but they really can't cook. But he's not really my type. I like a certain kind of man. He's grown. Some of these guys, they be growing up ugly beards. They be nappy. I don't do with a nappy beard and some of the hair missing and all. I can't stand that kind of beard. And then, not to talk about him, I'm just being honest, and I hope he don't never, ever, ever see this video. Woo! Lord forgive me, but I gotta tell the truth. He's not ugly, but he's not my type. And he's missing one or two teeth on the side of his mouth. So what if I was to settle and get with him and we start kissing? My tongue is going in that hole and it's going to touch the motherfucking gums. And that's going to feel fucking gross. And it's going to touch the side of them teeth that's up there. Oh! What if my tongue gets injured on the way out of that tongue where the teeth are missing? I don't want to kiss him. I just got a feeling that his breath stinks. I ain't never got to him, close up to him that close to see. But I just got a feeling that his breath might stink too. You know how some people hold their mouth closed for a long time? Some of them people, their breath be stinking. And he hold his mouth closed for a long time. Because he be driving the bus and, he don't have nobody to talk to other than to be asking him terrible questions over and over and over again, getting on his nerves and blah, blah, blah. But, he's not my type. And I don't want to make him my type. Either he is or he ain't. I'm not attracted to him like that. And I certainly can't see myself having sex with him because he got a slight big stomach. And it just, the whole thing just not come together. And I would be miserable. He got a little bit of money, saved up, and he got a little money in the bank. But that's not enough. And I don't want to use them. Some women will use me and they got money. And, I could use some help right now, but I don't want to get it. I don't want to get help like that by using a guy. Because, that will come back on you. And then when the man find out that you use him, he will beat you up. Sometimes you can get your ass beat when the man finds out you don't want him for nothing but his money. Some guys don't play that shit, and then you can get yourself killed like that too. And I just feel like if I was to get with him out of desperation and settle, I would end up possibly cheating on him, in order to supplement what he's lacking, and like a lot of women do. And I don't want to do that either. I want to be committed and this, that, and the other. I'm married, but, it's dissolving. And I'm pretty sure that either this year or that year after next, we'll probably be divorced. And I'm glad that it's ending this way because I want it to end amicably. I want us to still be civil towards each other and friendly. But I got a feeling he's gone on to somebody else, and probably got a baby out there. I don't know. But when it's over. So it is what it is. So I'm just, preparing myself. I'm not, if it happens, it happens together. And he's very nice, but for him, but it's not me. It's not me. I might get on one of these Christian dating sites and find him somebody, but I don't want to be the one. But I want him to have somebody. That's sort of like Matt Barnes, the celebrity Matt Barnes that used to play ball. I was wanting Matt to find somebody because he's a great catch after him and Gloria split up and she went on with Derek. Matt was looking so pitiful and lonely and hurt. And I wanted him to find somebody because he needed to fill that void. And now he done got hooked up with Beverly Johnson, the model, the former supermodel, Beverly Johnson's daughter. And I am so disappointed because I don't think they make a great fit. They are so odd together. He done had a baby with her. I don't want to talk about the baby, but and I'll leave it at that. Some people just need to hook up. Don't have a baby together because you already mismatched as it is. Now here go this strange looking baby over here on the side, and I gotta look at it every time he posts it. And look at all them liars in the comment section talking about how cute he is. And it is not. Okay, and that's all I'll say. I can't say too much because Matt will fight you over his kids. But I want him to find somebody else. I think Matt is trying to make himself be in love with that girl, and they are not compatible. They just look so odd together. She ain't no ugly girl, but she ain't pretty either. And I don't know what Matt sees in her, and I get so mad every time he posts pictures of him and that girl together. Ugh! Find somebody better. Matt can do way better than that. I want him to drop her and find somebody else. But the only thing about that is whenever he wakes up out of that coma and realizes that he made a bad choice with her, she gonna stick him for 18 years with that child support. She gonna, so he better take it easy. Gloria, he done already had a problem with Gloria. But now he done got full custody of his kids, thank God. So it's lighter on his wallet every month. And Gloria, she trying to have a baby by Derek. And Derek don't know what he's signing up for. He always talking about he ready to have a baby with her. I'm like, Derek, you don't even know what you getting yourself. Did you pay attention to what Matt just got out? Well, look at what happened to Matt. Look at what Matt just got out of. Pay attention, Derek. Ugh. But anyway, her sister, Laura, I'm so sick of that golden slut. She was taking a selfie. She posted a selfie. She was at the game. I'm so sick of them sluts pretending like they so into the basketball game. You don't give a fuck about the basketball game. You're looking for dicks. You're looking for rich dicks. So she found one, Floyd Mayweather, the #1 sucker. And she was so glad to be posted up with Floyd. Floyd is the #1 catch of all these gold digging sluts. All the gold digging sluts, they want to lick all over Floyd and fucking raw to get a baby that equates to money every month in their bank account. So I'm pretty sure that Laura probably begged and pleaded to suck his dick that night and give him her phone number and blah, blah, blah. I hope Floyd doesn't fall for that trick. I hope he doesn't and goes the other way. But in case he don't, we'll just sit around and look for the fallout. Excuse me, all over the blogs, okay? But Gilbert, he woke up too late, but thank God he woke up coma, and it's cost him a lot of money every month. But he realizes that was a horrible choice, and he can't stand it, bitch. And I don't blame him. I don't blame him. And no matter how much surgery she has on that nose, it's still gonna be a big ass nose, and she's still gonna be a horrible bitch, in my opinion. But anyway, that's all that I have to say about that. And hello to all of you all in the chat. How are y'all doing today? It is so cold out here. It's not a blizzard cold, but it's cold as fuck. And I woke up today, they 20 degrees. That's why I'm all bundled up. You gotta bundle up in these streets. And if you haven't gotten any and you're familiar with these, get some of these. If you're cold where you are, get you some of these cold, what am I saying? Hot hands. I was fixing to say cold hands. Excuse me. Get you some hot hands for these cold streets. Today's video is brought to us by our unofficial sponsor, Hot Hands. These things really work. My pockets feel like what do you call it? A radiator. It feels like a radiator. They're so hot. I have some in my pockets right now. You just shake them up to activate the heat. Just shake it, shake it, shake it. And make these things twerk. They really do work. Put them in your pocket and your hands will be hot and safe from these cold ass winds out here in these streets. It is cold out here. It is hot in the boom boom room. So you all have a great day. And I think that I'm gonna go somewhere. I don't know where I want to go to eat. I've been having a taste for some Taco Bell. Yo quiero Taco Bell. Whatever happened to the little Chihuahua dog? You remember that commercial, the little Chihuahua dog? I used to love that commercial. Yo quiero Taco Bell. But I've been having a taste for some Taco Bell. You know, that big burrito that has, you can get the beef and the chicken, or you can get them both. I usually get them both with rice and all that other stuff. It's delicious. And it's very filling, especially on a day like today. And it's about $5, I think. And it's wrapped in foil, I think. And I like to get the Baja Blast to wash it down with. OMG, it is so delicious. But the thing about it, I don't like to go to just any Taco Bell because, you know, all Taco Bells are not created equal. And I like to get the empanada. It's like a little pastry filled with apple. It is so good. But, you know, like I said, every Taco Bell is not created equal. Some of those people wear gloves, don't wash their hands, and be talking all over the food and spit. Guess what? Speaking of spitting, somebody else I was talking to the other day, a female, spit on me while she was talking to me. I'm so sick of these people with all this spit in their mouth. Jesus Christ. What is going on? And it looks like she spit on my lip, right above my lip while she was talking. I had to play it off like she didn't spit on me. And damn, I'm sick of these motherfuckers spitting on me when they talk. What the fuck? Do I need a shield over my face when I talk to them? You never know that it's coming, so you don't know how to prepare for it. But I'm so sick of them spitting on me. And you know you don't spit on somebody because it's going to be a little bit of spit come out of your mouth when you're talking, right? Why don't they apologize when they spit on you? They just keep on talking like they didn't even spit on you. You know you spit on the person if you spit on them. You know it's coming out of your mouth. But anyway, your girl is getting spit on out here in these streets while I'm holding a conversation, and I'm sick and tired of it. And I'm just getting all these germs. That's probably why I've been coughing, just getting all this spit on my face and on my hands and on my arms. And ugh, I'm so sick of these germs. And anyway, I'm trying to figure out if I want to go to Taco Bell or if I want to go to Wimpy's. I'll probably go to Wimpy's and get me a hamburger. I like that. But those black motherfuckers that work in there, because they be staring. And then this one dude that works in the back, he be trying to hit on me. And I don't want him. You work at Wimpy's. Not to say that Wimpy's is not a job. I respect a job as a job as a job. But I don't want his ass. And if I say that to him, he'll probably spit in my food or do something nasty to my food. So I got to be nice to him or find a different location. I usually do go to a different location over in Mississippi. But now that my vehicle has been stolen by a heathen, a horrible heathen, I can't drive over there. And I damn sure ain't finna pay one of these bootleg Ubers to charge me $5,000 just to take me over there to that location where I usually go. So I just got to suffer with this location over here. I just don't go. But then I was also thinking about going to this other place and getting a hamburger. Their hamburgers and their fries are so delicious, and they have the best half and half lemonade and tea. I love half and half tea, but I don't like lemon in my tea. Explain that. That don't even make any sense, does it? But anyway, oh, I want to go over there and get that, but they charge about $14 and some change for their hamburgers, and it's not that serious. And I know this other place that has good hamburgers, but they restaurant don't be clean. But he want to know why black people don't support black business. Bitch, have you tried cleaning your floors? Have you considered cleaning your tables? Your tables are nasty. Your floors are nasty. I even tried to be subtle and say to him that his place was nasty and asked him, "Do you want to hire me for a few hours to clean your floors?" And he got offended. He got offended. Bitch, do you not see that your floors are nasty? And I can't stand when I'm walking across the floor and you can hear that sticky, nasty stuff coming off your shoes while you're walking across the floor. And I'm like, wow. And it dawned on me, if the place is nasty, they probably nasty behind there where they cooking it too. I don't know why it took me so long to realize that the place was nasty. You know, I gave it a pass of the first couple of times when I went in there. And then one fine day after the new year, I said, wait a minute, this is consistent, nasty. It's consistent. The floor is not getting clean. The tables are staying dirty. I can't be eating in here on a regular basis, on no basis. No, this is a deal breaker. So I haven't been back. I haven't been back. I have put my foot down. I have said I gotta have some standards because I cannot be getting all these germs in my mouth. So anyway, here I am. I'm wondering where should I go to eat today. I would go to Olive Garden, my favorite restaurant, but I'm on a tight budget, honey. I don't have time to be paying 21 and $25 for a dinner. You understand me? But I really don't have a taste for Olive Garden, even though that's my favorite restaurant on the earth right now. But I really want something different. I'm tired of eating the same shit over and over and over every day. So here I am trying to figure out what do I want to eat. I don't know. I don't have a taste for Mexican. I don't have a taste for American. I don't know what I want to eat. I've been wanting to try something different. I've never been to an Indian restaurant. They say they have a lot of that turmeric. They cook a lot of their food with that turmeric. I don't want to taste all that right now. One day I might go over there and eat some of that, but I don't want to eat that right now. I don't have time to be test driving these foods. I want something that's really, really good, and I know it's going to be really, really good. And I have never had what is that? Bahama Breeze. I've been wanting to go to the Bahama Breeze. And somebody told me about some fish tacos the other day that they cooked at home, and oh my God, it sounded so delicious. And it was a man that was telling me this white guy. And I think his wife got jealous because we was talking too much and laughing too much over there at the table. And she was like, wait a minute, black girl, wait a minute now. And honey, we had the best conversation. I think he was liking me too. So I just said, let me get away from this white man because his wife is getting. And we was talking about all this delicious food out here in the streets and this and that. And I think that white man said, I got a feeling for a little jungle love. Maybe I need to step out on this white woman and test this nigga out. You know what I'm saying? And I was looking at him in a certain kind of way, and waiting on one thing to lead to another. But I said, no, no, no. I'm going to be a Christian. I'm going to respect this white woman's marriage, even though I can do it better, But, for I love pizza, and some people eat pizza every day. I'm sick of that. And what else? What else was? I don't know what I want to eat today. I'm sick of Popeye's chicken, and I'm sick of going over there and look. Ooh, them black bitches over there be staring in your face all the time. They want to start some shit. And I don't know what I want to eat today. Do y'all know what I want to eat today? I don't know. I have no idea. But more than likely, it's probably gonna be a hamburger. I'm so sick of hamburgers. I'm so sick of hamburgers. Ooh. And you know something else that I'm sick of? And I like Chick-fil-A, but I'm so sick and tired of Chick-fil-A. Lord have mercy. Ooh, I'm so sick of Chick-fil-A. But I like the fish tacos, but I don't really want fish taco. I don't want fish. I don't want shrimp. I don't want lobster. I don't know what I want. I want something different though. I'm sick of eating the same stuff every day. Every day, every day, every day. I want something different on my tongue and in my teeth and in my throat and in my stomach. What is it that I haven't had that's delicious? I don't know. And you don't know until you have it, right? So here I am procrastinating about what I want. But in the meantime, in between time, guess what I got at Walmart the other day that I have never had? Let me show you. Okay, today's video is also brought to us by our unofficial sponsor, Ritz Crackers. I bought these the other day. I had never had them before. And I was really interested in the Ritz Crackers with the cheddar cheese. They are so delicious. Great, great snack. And I saw that they have the bacon baked into the cracker, and it has, what does it have in the middle? I forgot. It looks like it might be delicious, but I said bacon baked into the cracker. I don't know about that. So I was confused. What should I do? Which one should I pick? And then I saw these. These have the cream cheese. And I said, cream cheese? That's usually, you supposed to keep that in the refrigerator. How can they? But you know, they get all this processed shit. I'm so sick of these GMOs and all this processed shit. So I said, okay, I'm going to take a chance and test drive this cracker with the cream cheese. And guess what? It was so good, so good. So I was glad that I got this, but I would like to taste all three of them in the same pack. The cheddar cheese, the cream cheese, and the one with the bacon baked into the cracker, even though it's probably artificial bacon. You know it has to be because the real bacon wouldn't be able to last on the shelf, you know, that long. Oh, I don't know if I want to get all of them, but these are real great snack, you know, in between meals. I'm so glad that I got these. So I probably be buying these on a regular basis from now on. I've always been a fan, a big fan of Ritz crackers, and I love, guess what else I love? I love oh, let me put these away before the security guard come by the window and accuse me of eating in the room. Oh, she always watching me. Ugh, she keeps me under surveillance. Anyway, what was I saying? Does anybody remember? I forgot what I was saying. But I really don't have a taste for spaghetti. I thought I had a taste for spaghetti the other day. And then I thought I had a taste for lasagna. I love lasagna. And the guy that I was talking to the other day that said his wife makes the great tacos, he told me that he can't stand lasagna. And I was like, can't stand lasagna? What is wrong with you? I thought everybody loved lasagna. And I said, what is it that you don't like about it? He said, nothing. I don't like nothing about it. And I said, wow, I love lasagna. But then I was eating the lasagna that particular day. And man, I don't know if it was a person that didn't cook it right or they left the cheese out too long. I don't know what happened. But it was like a demon coming out of my butt a couple of hours later after I ate the lasagna. It was horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Oh my God. It really worked me over. And let me put it that way without being too awful in my description of this. Oh my God. So that ruined that for me. And it's going to be a long time before I want lasagna again. Ugh. But, excuse me. Something that I've been wanting. Now, I think I would like this today. Oh my God, I forgot about this. This is a great dish at TGI Fridays. I have not been to TGI Fridays in a long, long time. Oh my God. This will be a great day for this. The Cajun, the chicken, I think it's Cajun and shrimp, Cajun pasta. Oh my God. I will love that today. This is a good day for that. And they have a great bread that goes along with it that accompanies that dish. And they have some type of Cajun seasoning that they put on top of it. It is so delicious. I would love to eat that. And then that brownie, that blonde brownie. It's called a Mississippi something. I forgot the proper name for it. And they have a little scoop of vanilla ice cream that goes with it. And then they have some pecans and some caramel that goes on top of it. And it comes to your table in a little, excuse me, little cast iron pot. Oh my God, it is so good. If I had my vehicle, I think I'd drive over there right now for that. But for some reason, I haven't been to TGI Fridays in a long time. I like TGI Fridays. I don't know why. I haven't been in a long time. Me and one of my former white coworkers, we used to go there all the time and talk about people and laugh and eat all the time. But me and her, we haven't talked in a long, long time. And I don't know why we haven't talked, but anyway, I haven't been to TGI Fridays in quite a while, probably about a year or more. But TGI Fridays, they have real good food. And I haven't been to Red Robin. Yum. And I don't know why. I don't know why I haven't been to Red Robin in a long time. And I can ride the bus over there. I don't know why I haven't been. Can somebody tell me why I haven't been to Red Robin? And I love Red Robin. Yum. Everything is yum at Red Robin. Oh my God, I could eat the entire restaurant by myself in one sitting, probably. Oh my God. There's strawberry lemonade, delicious, but it's not better than the strawberry lemonade at Wendy's. Wendy's has the best, but I don't like a lot of their food at Wendy's. Wendy's needs to improve their menu. And ever since they replaced the fries, they have the worst fries. Worst, worst, worst. And this one place in Mississippi, Obies. Do y'all have an Obies in your city? I love Obies. Oh my God, they have the best waffle fries. They have seasoning on there. And then it's not exactly a fish po' boy. It is a fish po' boy. It is so fucking good. Oh my God. And then they have the best tea. Oh my God. If I had my vehicle, I'd drive down there right now. Oh, it is so good. Oh my God. They have a great, great menu. Oh my God. Let me cut to get a hunger headache. Have y'all ever gotten a hunger headache? Oh my God. It's horrible. But anyway, I have enjoyed talking to you all. You all have a great, great day. And we'll talk again real, real soon. And hopefully that horrible bitch will go back to Chicago and never, ever, ever come back. Holla at your girl. Peace.